Exciting times, eh, my liege? Clearing the debris will make a world of difference. You'll see. Which reminds me, Zephwin Lan, Cape Solace's best scout and ship spotter, will want to make use of these new parts. You'll have to find him at his campsite in the woods north of Cape Solace. Goodbye.
Your pet is all ready and wandering about now that they have that effect on. If you feed your pet more, the boost will get even bigger. But don't feel, if you want more, you'll have to release one of your current. Keep in mind, today. Nothing like teaching a beast. Would you like me to train one for you? You fancy? Keep in mind, I can only maintain 3 pets. Smaller beast. What would you like? Brownies can be a bit difficult, but I love a chat. Give me a day to find one and train it. Take care.
Can't chat long. You wouldn't believe how many I always knew Paddy would chat. You want me? I'll break cat. Be careful.
Zephwin Lan, eh? You could do worse. I think you'll like a va. But first, I'll need you to get me 3, and that you do. Bye.
Hello? Your pet is all ready. Now that they have that effect. If you feed your pet more, if you want more, you'll have to release one of your current pets. Keep in mind, today. Yes, my liege. Would you like me to train one for you? You fancy? Keep in mind, I can only maintain 3 pets at a time. The bigger the better, right? Which kind would you like? You'll need to get... It's strange. Today.
Just let me know when you want me to go searching for would you like me to start salvaging? I've been keeping my... Let me know if any of these sound worth salvaging. Could be a spy ship. Should only take... Be careful.
The boy became a murderer.
Hello, my friend.
Well, all of that was very exciting. Do you need any more proof that coming here was a terrible idea? If you weren't so pretty, I'd have more to say. But I don't, because you're pretty. Not as immortal as everyone supposed, was he? At least I had a hand in his defeat. As my mother always said, if you can't be the best at something, find the best, grab onto them, and never let them go. That I can do.
Don't bother me.
Finally, we found the last person we need after all. I'm Helig Cross. I'm leading an expedition to the land south of Dalentarth, the Teeth of Naros, and we could use another strong back. Few facts. The only record of a successful journey there was by an Almain missionary named Denric, returned half dead and maddened to hell. He claimed the southern land as home to a miraculous city, wrought of gold and trimmed with silver, even said it floated above the earth. If you can believe it. It's hard country, damn impossible to find a pass in the mountains, but if I'm right, this cavern will take us under them. Then we only need to begin. I've seen to all the logistics and all the preparations for the journey. Meet us in the southern passage. Let's try to cover as much ground as we can. Stay close.
The time of deliverance is almost nigh. The teeth of Naros have gone untamed since the rocks were young, since the wind was but a child. And now, my chosen people stand on the precipice of taming this land, or succumbing to it. I thought once that none could change the stars of this world. But at last, one has come who can. Come, thou fateless one, I beckon thee.
Be careful. What the hell is that thing? What is that thing?
This... what is it? It looks like it's made of stone. But this stain... this is blood. This thing is flesh! I'm not going to stick around and find out what killed this thing. This whole damn place is cursed. Be gone.
Damn Craven. Don't know what Cash was getting so worked up for. Just a statue somebody toppled over, and got all bloody. Let the mage run to his mother. We don't need him. I can't believe that Craven mage. Wait a moment. I don't like the look of this hallway up ahead. This is Sferry's area of expertise. Let her take the lead here. What was that? First the mage turns coward. Then Sferry dies doing the one thing she's supposed to be suited for. Is this some sort of joke? What's next? Are you going to reveal you're really just a kobold with a bad case of mange? Clearly, I should be more thorough when recruiting my expeditions. Fine. Let's just keep moving. We'll manage on our own from here. Come. We must make Sferry's death easy. What in the hell were those things? I've never seen anything like them. I heard of the dangers of the southern land, but are the gods themselves conspiring against us? Come on. I don't come. We must make Sferry's death easy. Hold on a moment. One of those damn beasts hit me worse than I thought. I think I need to rest for a while. Here, I'm going to wait here. Will you stop fussing over me? It's not doing either of us in. I'll take it, but I'll wait until I really need to use it. Now get going. Go. You need to find safety for us.
And so, after centuries, it has come to pass. The cipher has reached thy hands, Beckett. At last, my work can be completed. This is a conduit, for I cannot speak with my true voice and form to one beyond the veil. I have waited for this conversation for decades, centuries, and eons. I have waited for that which can bear my burdens. And now, what I read in the Fates lies fulfilled. Thou, the unfated one, are here. And with thine arrival, my great works can culminate at last. Since the inception of my labors, I have always known that their fulfillment would require fate to be unbound. Such is the paradox of faith. The tapestry of fate offers no allowance for such events. Only an unfated being could complete the work I had started. So I waited, in despair and hope. And then thou came to pass. I needed thy nature, and it was created, though I had no hand in it. I see that as fate, in a way. To continue thy path through the tapestry of fate, and perpetuate its sundering, I will open the way to the teeth of Naros. Seek the Primos, and thy duty will be made clear in time. Go now with my blessing. Go now with my purpose. For thou art beckoned. That which was ordained must be undone.
I hear. First we have an army of Jotun at our gates, and now this. I don't know you, little one, but you'll find no quarter here. This is still Colossi-held territory for the moment. State your intent. You barge into these lands, and yet you do not know who holds them? I am. My people are Colossi. For years we have held these lands as the hallowed grounds of our gods. We are stone and flesh, sword and faith. Everything does harm in these lands. I do not know you, so why should I take you at your word? Furthermore, none have come from those caverns since they were sealed, save you. How is it you came here? statue. Could it be? An auspicious claim, but we must put it aside for now. The Jotun rally. Steel yourself. That was well fought, little friend. You have a strength in your arms that belies their lack of girth. Perhaps you are not the interloper I believed you to be. You claim to have been summoned, but for what purpose? What strange forces brought you here? You speak of the Holy King of my people, and that artifact you bear. Could it be the cipher? Your mission is twice damned already. The Primos is a recluse. But more immediate than that is the Jotun horde. Idilla is sealed off as long as they continue plaguing my people. Yes, hiding away in his high tower and pining for gods that will never listen to him. The Primos is the highest office among the Colossi, reserved for the one that leads my people in politics and prayer. At least that is how things should be. But Anakatos, the latest to have this authority, has not lived up to his duties. Our people are stranded in a wild land, in a time of our greatest doubt, and he locks himself away from us. Our ruler leaves us leaderless. You mean to succeed where my forces have not? Quite an ego for one so small. Find Remes, one of my scouts. He can tell you of Karunk, their warlord. If you can kill Karunk, I'll lead you to the Primos myself. Bring word to the city. They will need to know about it.
What is this? Ah! What a horrid little thing you are. Are you some kind of Jotun runt? Explain yourself quickly. The last thing I want is to give away my position. That much I was aware of, and I knew Sakandra would send someone. But you? A sign of the times, to be sure, but if you're to do the deed, then I have information that you will need. No doubt. For surely one as small as you must be a great warrior. Very well. But at the least heed me. Primal magic will be of use to you here, I swear it. Strange thing, aren't you? Primal magic is a magic imbued upon weapons and gems. Only armament can channel it. The magic does some damage on its own, but its true strength is its ability to augment other magics you cast on your foe to a devastating degree. Take this weapon, use it to inflict primal magic on a foe, and let loose your spells. Even a Jotun warlord could not withstand such an onslaught. Very well, little one.
From Remy's, I received word that one such as you entered Karunk's tower with no trepidation, no anxiety. Do I even have to ask, does the war chief still draw breath? It was said the gods would call their champion, and here you are, bearing the cipher. If you have learned something of primal magic, this staff may be of value to you. Take it with my thanks. Now my forces can put the rest of the Jotun to the spear beckoned. Before this day, I thought it was just a myth, a lie my people told ourselves to make our sins more bearable. The beckoned is a deliverer. The beckoned speaks for the gods. The beckoned is their messenger, their conduit. What is the beckoned? One who carries the cipher, the icon of the gods. One who faces the troubles of my people without hesitancy. The beckoned is you. With their leader dead, they will likely keep to themselves and lose the will to harry my people as they have. I will wager that they won't suffer incursions into their camp, for good or ill, but still they have caused my people suffering. Shall we wait and allow them to inevitably rise again? This is our best opportunity to finish them. I owe you much for killing Karunk beckoned, so I will do as you say. I only hope you do not reap bitter fruit from your generosity. Now I will take you to the henge, and then to the Primos, as I promised. Be cautious in these lands. You... You did it! Here, beckoned. This artifact you see before us is a henge. We use it to transport to the city. It may be uncomfortable at first. I still recall retching after my first journey with it. But it is the only way into the city. Be cautious in these lands. And here you have it, Idilla, our great failing. Now let us go to Anakatos. He may hide from our people's needs, but he will not refuse a visitor sent from Athene. The gods choose the Primos to lead we Colossi, and to enact their will. Of the gods, we are the favored of Athene, the goddess of wisdom. Or we were. Athene's once common words have been quiet for some time. The Primos has prayed in isolation for years. but she does not answer. Very well. Mind your step here, Beckoned. I wouldn't want the Colosse's failure to claim any more lives than it already has. It is not here by choice. Or our choice, anyways. Such questions would be better suited for the Primos. Suffice it to say that this was made in anticipation of something that never occurred. Be cautious in these lands. Beyond these stairs is the sanctuary of the Primos, the leader of the Colossi people in the teeth of Naros. I must warn you, Onykotos has not left these quarters in years. He vowed to never cease his prayers until the gods answered them, and his people have languished for it. But I think his answer has finally arrived. Speak to him, Beckoned. His people have need of him. After years in his sanctum, I doubt he is the Primos I once knew. But though we all languish in the god's absence, none suffer as he does. He will likely see you as the answer to his prayers. Very well.
Is there anything I can assist you with?
And though the path be fraught with tribulation, know that it leads to the land of our greatness, and that we walk it with you. Such were the words the gods spoke to the progenitor of my race when they sought to guide us from our base origins into a fruition of potential. The words have been in my heart every day of my reign, but now they are embodied. Welcome, Beckoned. At last, this city will be complete. Because we are all of us, my whole people, incomplete. Because we are not worthy enough, not deserving enough to see such wonders of the gods. And I thought that failure was a finality. I have prayed to the gods in seclusion in hopes of an answer. Now the Beckoned is come. With you, the gods can bear witness to us atoning for our inadequacies. We must start at once, beginning with the wreath of absolution. Something no Primos would ever wish to wear. They are only made in times of great need, when we must prove to the gods our devotion. Were it so easy. There is a proper ritual to observe, and it involves the holy Beckoned crafting the wreath of absolution. First, the foundation. It is a circlet of gold inscribed with the runes of prayer. I only wish we had the time to craft one for this occasion, but we do not. Thankfully, there is one made. My predecessor, Arcas, had a wreath crafted, and it lies interred with him beneath the city. Secandra will guide you to it. Come, Beckoned.
is it? You return. Well, the Primos has not graced the ears of his subjects in ages. What has he said to you? What? Arcas was a Primos. He was a leader of our people. He was... Anakatos cannot! Would Anakatos have us spit on the graves of all our fallen? Arcas was a Primos. Already I am sick of his imposition. I will meet you in the undersewer crypts. We will need to be quick about it. Very well.
Faith change my people, but none more so than the silent choir.
I've heard a rumor that the silent choir never talks because they've had their tongues cut out.
The Beckoned has even brought the light of the gods to these dark halls. What can I do? Mind your step.
Well done, Beckoned. If you found a top... Well done, Beckoned. Well done, Beckoned.
I hear you. Come. If Anakatos wishes us to retrieve this circlet, we will do it quickly. I wish to be done with this. Farewell. There. That is the artifact you seek. Let us depart. On farewell.
What are you? You are... Oh, not! You're my size! My size! This can't be! I knew I shouldn't have eaten that lichen earlier. Cave slime never agrees with me. What? You mean you walk these halls and know nothing of their lord and holder? I am the king of this under-sewer, protector of this whole expanse. Divine providence. Once I wandered the lands below, living in caverns, in a base attempt for subsistence. But then the earth was left below me, and I was raised into a city in the sky. Your mistake. If that's supposed to be groveling, then you need to brush up. But I suppose I can allow such insolence to be humored for this one time. I haven't had much in the way of company out here. Oh, you're welcome to some of the cave slime, if you're hungry. There's plenty for everyone. We are finished here.
Welcome, Beckett.
The life of a colossi puts...
Another day in this forsaken...
Well done, Beckett. The masons tell me the pressure in the cisterns has yielded. It seems we... Well done, Beckett.
Is there any...
You bear not the laurels of the... That to prove to the god we are so close now.
Another day in this forsaken...
Anacatus walks among us, and the citizens are awed. This act seems small to you, Beckett.
We are here. Come. We must act. Feel Balin's embrace. Thus we begin. Once she spoke of a death. Salvation awaits. Odin's embrace. We wandered at the city's heart. Salvation awaits. Feel my wrath! Feel my wrath! In the end, the city, our work here is concluded. Come, we must act.
In the youth of Amalur lived the Uranos, existing from the hill lands alone. They held not the blessings of the gods, and so were blinded to their own potential.
We lived in ignorance among the savage people. We wasted the gifts of the gods ourselves.
Then, one Myru heard the whispered golden notes of the voice of wisdom herself, Athene. The goddess bid him to raise up his brethren, so they may know the favor of the gods once more.
We are Athene's chosen. We follow her path. Guide us to your blessed wisdom.
You have come, good. We stand in a ground once hallowed beyond all things, now tainted by the excommunication of my people. Ever since that terrible day when arrogance and desperation brought about the disfavor of the gods, my followers have tended this place. Now come. We shall go to the antechamber of the Hyperion, the very spot where the sins of the Colossi were answered. We are so close now. Much was ruined in that dark hour. The magics holding the paths together were unbound. Only the cipher can reorder some magics. Press ahead and set the path. Come. We must finish this. This mural was to celebrate the great triumph of my people. This influence is nothing but if you were curious. Come. We must. Again, we find the way barred. I'm afraid I need your help once more. Almost done. Come. We have reached it. Beyond that stone is the Hyperion, the gift of the gods, the symbol of a covenant concluded. It rests out of reach, waiting for the day when the gods we should begin. The end of this awaits. Thank the gods! Praise be to them after all this time. You have done so well, Beckoned, to bring the cipher to me and to let me use its strength. The gods have found my people, and once.
Death.
Beckoned. What has happened? Destroy Idilla? No! That zealous fool! Have the loss of his gods driven him to such despair to We must make our way from this place. We cannot stop Anakatos from here. Take this talisman. The silent quiet. Be cautious in these lands. Anakatos has sealed himself in with... I do not... Of course, but Anakatos has sealed himself in the Hyperion antechamber. Anakatos was lucky, and if Anakatos and his silent... Farewell. We cannot waste time. That is not very well.
Anakatos, make this record in penance for my disappointment of the supreme goddess Athene, in hopes that I may return to her favor, so that I could help my people find her strength once more. I have committed several acts that may have angered her, and now I purge myself of them so I might find her grace again.
Beckoned.
Primos cannot succeed.
I am afraid we have dishonored my master, Arcades. He is a pious man who has always sought to serve, and we use the power of his position to force us on the true path without his knowledge. Slavery, oppression, pain, all I...
Hold a moment. These are bodies of colossi. What are they doing here? Wait, I recognize some faces. Belfron, Armandia, these were great colossi, all viable competitors for the role of Primos. I do not like the implications of this. Be cautious in these lands.
In this confession I shall tell of how my master was brought nearly to his death. Arcades failed Athene in our mission to bring her servants to a devout state that would be worthy of her power and wisdom. At my behest, he sought the Hyperion force to the sky to earn our recognition. The ensuing eruption of Athene's wrath killed many and nearly took dear Arcades.
Trespassers, you are too late! The council already lies dying in the torture chambers, and the Jotun slaves will soon be butchered as the master ordered. Come, brothers and sisters, let us deal with these curs.
Here, I found these during the fight. I do not know what they once bound, but they might be of use to you. Now, we must... But there are also... The council must be important. Be cautious in these lands. These Jotun slaves. As we see, Varunk was slain.
keep sweet Arches alive so that I may find in him the knowledge and power of the Primos, and in doing so can find the answer I needed to bring myself, my people, to perfection, to regain the goodwill of the great goddess. Thank Athene that my followers continue my work while I tend to my master.
You are condemned!
I am past the point of much, but I can feel the warmth of Athene in you, strange one. Has my time come at last? I cannot see. I cannot see. I know the beckon comes, but I cannot even look upon you. I am beyond rescue. Horoshoto-to kept me alive, and though I wished for death many times, I knew I had to live. Athene commanded it, for I spoke with her the day the gods struck us down for our folly. The day Horoshoto hid my broken body and told the world I died. But I leave you not without a guide. Tell Sikandra she must remember our last day. She must.
Arches, I had always... He had died. He had died years ago when the gods rebuked him and our people. It was truth. Horoshoto had him alive and tortured. I watched him die years before. All that was left of him was a circlet. A circlet. Our last day. The day... Could it mean the last day that I saw him? The last day we spoke, before the Hyperion tragedy. He asked me to escort him through the wilds, to the shrines outside the city, the shrines of earth and air. He told me to remember them when times seem bleak. I thought nothing of it, but could he have known about this? About now? Very well. I have seen more than I ever needed to here. But Arches, this is larger. Across the years this event now stretches. But Arches, the task is clear. We need to... Ah! My head! Can you feel it? Something is wrong. This magic... Horoshoto has done something. We must return to the city. We might be too late. Something grave has happened. I can feel it in my body. I fear Anakatos may have accomplished his goal. Farewell.
If only there were others akin to myself, holy ones, who are resolute and hold tightly to their faith. Or had I the means to create the people the gods truly wished for, so that we finally may raise the Hyperion and bring the befouled to their ends. We would do for Athene what she most certainly demands of the wretched.
The city seems intact, but still, the henge has already become disrupted. Anakatos has sealed us from the city. It is only a matter of time before he finds a way to destroy Idylla. We must find what Arcais spoke of, and quickly. Arcais requested specifically that we go to the shrines of earth and air on the last day we spent together. There are 2 sites in the wilderness, touched by the gods, one in the peaks of the Teeth, and the other in its canyon. These were called the Shrines of Earth and Air. I thought nothing of them, but Arcais knew. He must have known this day would come, when we needed them. I cannot say for sure, but there is more than coincidence here. But we have little else to act on, and with every moment... Very well.
Beckoned.
Please. I doubt that anyone had... Be cautious in these lands. Let us finish this. Something feels strange, Beckoned. When you harnessed the Earth Shrine, my limbs never held more strength. You look more whole, and I can feel the magic pouring through this land already. We must be close. The Hyperion waits. Be cautious in these lands. I hear you.
And so this Myru gifted them with Apothani heart, and the newly born Colossi found deliverance. And with the gods once more upon the mount, so did they surge towards the teeth of Naros, towards majesty.
Your prophet leads us to glory in your name. Blessed is the way of Kraos.
The path opens once more at our road to Anaka. Be cautious in these lands. I hear you. Yes. What do you be cautious in these lands? What is it?
Justice is coming! Our final task waits. Our final task waits.
The cipher is... I thought this all... Be cautious in these lands.
Finally come for the good of my people. It is time we beckoned Mad and fulfilled our roles. Do you not see Athene's intent in this? Are you still blind as to your purpose and hers? I presume that Athene had only one true servant of her will, you. But I would show her that I could enact her goal of purging my people's wickedness. I came here to make the city fall. But when we parted, she began to speak to me, and me alone, for the first time in all these years. Very well. Let us conclude the god. Yes.
What is it?
So, you have fun. Do you? I came here to... Very well. Let us conclude. Yeah. Feel Balin's embrace.
What is it?
Do you not? I came here to make very well. Yes.
I hear you.
Do you? I came here very well. Yeah. Feel Balin's embrace. Witness my strength.
Our final task waits.
So, you have finally come. You are not. I thought you. It is the fate of my. Yes, the goddess had me as. Feel my wrath. Feel my wrath. Witness my strength.
Let us finish this.
Do you know? I came here to make the city fall very well. Yeah. Feel my wrath. Witness my strength. Feel my wrath.
Our final task waits.
So, do you not? I came very well. Let us. Yeah.
Let us finish this.
Do you not? I came here very well. Yeah.
What is it?
So, you have finally come. Do you? I came here very well. Yeah. Feel Balin's embrace. Witness my strength.
I hear you.
So, you have finally come. Do you? I came here to make very well. Yeah. You will die, Beckon.
Ugh!